Hi, it's me again with CorelDraw Tips and Tricks. And I had made a video on this and I did it the way I wanted to do it, but somebody suggested another way, which I had actually thought of before I even started doing the first video and tried it, and it just doesn't work in this case. Because this shape, I've still got my nudge tip factor set on the same place. Because I don't know if you can see that, but there's these little bitty nodes. And if we grab the shape tool, whoever drew this, drew it. It's a picture, and they might have tried to crop that out somehow. So we're behind the 8-ball, and it's not perfectly in the center of that box. So we can't even use it. I mean, it's a lot further over here. But what we can do is try to do this, and I'm just going to show you in case somebody wanted to do it, to show you that that feature does work. I'm going to, and I've got to change my nudge factor, but I need to get this closer. So I'm going to hold down. Now my circle is square, is round. This particular item is not round. And I'm too far off now anyway, so I need to get the shift key. And then this, I'm going to have to make it black because you can't see it on the outside. I'm going to have to change my nudge factor to 0.001 and take our line and just, and you can't, a lot of the keys that you could use for doing this, you just can't use. Let me change it white. We need to go down a little bit. And my circle is square or round, perfectly round, but this thing's taller than it is wide. So let's grab on that item and let's try just making it with this ratio lock 3 point. Well, that isn't going to really work. Now they're at least equal. Let's see if this object isn't going to work. I'm going to tell you what, I'm going to make it yellow. Maybe we can see it all the way around. And we're pretty good. I could maybe stretch this up and down. We need to make sure we're on the ellipse. And let's make it, with the ratio unlocked, let's make it just a little bit taller. Well, that didn't help. Let's go. Okay. Now let's use the nudge factor. Yeah, we're a little bit too big. 2.95. We're going to call that good. Then let's nudge that circle out of the way. I can't see it because it's black, it's yellow. Now I've lost it completely. Oh, I need to change my nudge factor back to 10.08. And you can grab either one of them, then there's our circle. Now just take this and go to Object and Power Clip, place inside frame, and now we have a power clip, which I very seldom ever like to use, but we can take away the outline and then move this thing back to that edge. And we actually need to make 2 or 3 copies of this. So we're going to Control D and move it over, Control D and move it over, and then move this one. Well, let's do this one at a time. Well, no, it should work. Let's go front minus back. No, it's only going to do one at a time. So we need to nudge that back, and let's just do this. Front minus back, we got that. We could actually move this over here, do the same thing to get the other side, front minus back. See what I'm doing? Now I'm going to nudge that just back. Now I can nudge my picture back over, and it's done. And it's cut in half. We still have maybe a white line, depending on how you look at it. But we could always change our nudge factor like we did in the previous video, 0.001, and just nudge that over a little bit. I really don't think that line's there. And I think we're good. Now, because we nudged that one, I would nudge the other, and the line did go away. Now, she was going to wrap this around a cup, so that needs to be real precise, so you could always go up to Object and group this, and then your measurement should be dead on if it's, you know, if your cup is 12.97 around. And she's wanting these two pieces to meet, I think, like from here, when they come, that didn't work, to when they come around the cup to meet like right there. I'm thinking that's what she's wanting. So your measurements need to be dead on so you could play with this measurement if you've ever got everything else right. Anyway, I hope that helped a little bit, and thank you for watching.